What's up, everybody? How we doing? Good to see you all again. Just have to adjust that now. Also, yeah, come on. It's a great shirt. It's amazing. What's up, Bill? About said chat. Just in. In. What's up, Megs? How you doing? How are we doing? There we go. On the wrong audio. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, so probably gonna do everything's so kind of like washed out on this guy right now. Go ahead and get in game here. What up, Ranger? How far along are you, Ranger? You not? Did I see like 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that ballpark? Can't remember. 9, almost 10. Okay, cool. I hit 11 earlier. Now it's like, I think I'm halfway. Yeah, I'm a little over halfway through. Have a little XP deck going on right now, but you know, it is what it is. So this always pops up for me that I actually have points to spend, but I don't on any of my stuff. I don't know why. This is showing also weapons. So it says weapon skill points, and it's showing a little thing on the skill book. Should go to the skill book. There's just nothing there. So I gotta turn it. It also happens when you level and after you, like, or if you die and respawn, it does it. So there's that too. But either way. So kind of the plan for right now, I was able to craft this sword. Let's see, I'll move this over here so I can actually see it. So one thing I'm not sure of yet, and I haven't really haven't figured out yet, is the one-handed versus two-handed situation. I don't really think there's any benefit to it. Like, so if I find a one-hander that has more stats than the two-hander, then just foregoing the two-hander is going to be better. Let's see, I'm all the way. Oh, I can actually go back. I'm going to do that right now. Actually. Okay. I'm gonna be doing some like crafting stuff, and then maybe if I get into some mob grinding, but other than that, I don't think I'm doing anything too crazy tonight. Because I do want to push the professions up higher, because I really haven't got to do any of that in any of the builds, so I do want to actually like progress that, because the crafting is kind of complex as well. There's a decent amount of stuff you need for everything, and also I need to repair again too. Yeah, hopefully I have some stuff for some money. I don't really. It'll be a very little bit of money right here. Gross, because I've died and I've lost all the glint I had. So I need to do a little glint farming as well. What up, Steven? Whatever gives you more physical power, just go for that. Okay, so I actually have a mace that's stronger than this two-hander in my inventory, or in my storage back here at Jova. So I'm gonna go pick that up as well. I kind of just wish it was that I had the perks from the sword, because I like the bleed effect better than the daze from the mace. But why is that not show? The only difference? Push can't. Not that one. Okay, this one. Hey, what's up, Sleepy? How you doing, buddy? Weapon speed between the two-handed. Ah, okay, David. Thank you, buddy. Okay, this is one thing that irritates me, is how fast. All right, you know what? I've had enough of wolves chasing me down at this point. Turn on. Yeah, because like in other games, there's just like differences and bonuses and things. So realistically, it's, for me, it's going to be the difference between having this. Oh my gosh, this right around the cities has been very rubber bandy as of recently. So what I have is a one-handed mace that I think is like 800 something physical power, if I remember correctly. And this two-hander is like 600. I wanted to craft the sword anyway. I love this one. There's like different ones that work. And then there's this flag. I just want a mace out of it. There, we'll go sell this first. There's so many people in Jova right now. Holy crap. Yeah, my money situation is not good, and it's about to be even worse right now because it's gonna cost me almost everything I have to repair. Need to hold on to some glint here. Holy. I mean, I guess I could sell some of the materials that I have. Come on, let me get my storage. This is problematic. There we go. Yeah, so this one, oh yeah, plus the 201 physical crit chance. Give me that. It goes in items. Give me that. Hey, what's up, Zach? Is it worth 50 bucks? I think so. Like, you gotta think about it too. It's gonna be wiped at least once. So if you don't want to be in a testing environment, if you don't want to deal with, you know, more bugs and stuff like that, just don't I wouldn't bother with it at that point. But like if you want to be a part of it, like I've submitted some bug reporting as well and stuff like that. So just you gotta take it for what it is. Let me equip this. Yeah, that's pretty considerable. Oh, plus 219 max health on this too. Yeah. That's great. Just remember that stat equals main weapon plus secondary weapon, not just main weapon. Like, so I would have to have something. I'm not sure I follow that. Just remember that stat equals main weapon plus secondary weapon, not just a main weapon. So like if I would have to have another one in there for that. Kind of confused on that, to be honest. Because I definitely don't have enough to get another one-hander. Yeah, the thing went away now. Also, so some of these quests that I'm on right now are bugged. Like I can't turn in burnt ends. Actually, it says this at night, so maybe if I go back there now, it'll be there. All right. Well, easiest way to do it is to test it with some science, right? Do a little science. Mission board. What's that worth? 200 XP. That's all the way over to Highwayman. Should be good on that. All right, let's test it out on some mobs right out here. I also need to is granite still bugged? No, it's not. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, stuff around the node has been a little bit buggy. I think it's probably just because there's so many people in there right now. I think I want to go back down towards Daragol. Alright, actually, this will be... I need to move that. I need to find some other mobs that aren't gonna like put me on the brink of death each time. Sleepy, what are you up to, dude? What are you working on? What are you playing? What are you doing? down towards Darragol Estates. What do I have on my destinies right now? So I'm done with first steps, done with novice combat. I need to deliver a construction crate to finish off initiate adventuring, and that'll give me 2 boxes. Crafting, see, this is why I want to get more into the crafting, is so I can finish this up. So the crafting one is craft 20 items. Craft 5 craft 5 consumable items, and it says craft 20 items, 2 out of 20. Okay. Okay. 5 items of uncommon or better quality. Craft a item of rare or better quality. 5 pieces of equipment. Crafted sword. Raise a crafting skill to apprentice. So the gathering one is closest because we're, I think, if I look at this, we look at gathering. So mining is the closest. Got to get it to level 10 to be able to go to the first one, to apprentice. So this will be the staging, or like the leveling that we have here. What's up, Valdris? The crafting is great. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, it's taken. I mean, it probably sounds stupid, but it's taken me a little while to get my head around it, just because there's the 3 parts of it. So you have the gathering, processing, and crafting. Where most of the time we think of crafting, we bunch all that in together. What's actually under other? Nothing right now. Okay. And there's a lot of vendor stuff that is needed. So I've seen it being a little bit more costly than in some other games too. So there is that, like, all this stuff. So like, if I was going to make this mace, for example, this mace's final touches, you purchase it from the vendor. This is a drop. I've seen a lot of them on people's personal shops, but I've not actually had any of them drop personally. So there's a lot to it, is what I'm getting at. Me too. At first, I kind of feel like you want to process most raw mats before storage. Yeah, pretty much. Like, the thing that I do like about that is that you can actually go in and queue up a bunch of stuff, and then go do other things while that's cooking. Because a lot of times, like, I've done stuff where it's like 50 or 100 of them, and it's, 10, 15 minutes sitting there cranking. So, that's a big deal. How do you do that? I only have 1 queue. What server are you on? Only gotten to level 8 so far. You're on Vera. Okay, so I'm on Shoal, and our Jova is. Oh, actually, let's see. I don't want to mess with the Raven right now. What's up, Gabe? How are you doing today? So our Jova is in the village, so it's like tier 3 now. Yo, what's up, Kofi? Kofi or coffee? I don't know. Shoal is where it's at. It is definitely the most popular US or like NA server for sure. And thanks for the follow. Oh, I see the other part of your name, Coffee Jack. Okay, gotcha. I see it now. I was messing around a little in the little town forever. Yeah, so that's what you want to do. Definitely get yourself out to one of the major towns. See, I don't know. Wait, Like, I don't know. Like, I should be able to hit pretty hard here. All right, let's see. Should I get this? Can I put this down here? Yeah, I'll just do that just in case. Let's see how it. Oh, those guys is worth 1,000 experience by itself. Okay. Thing's like a freaking mage. Of course you did. Oh, this one's almost done. Oh. I need to move my dodge key. I don't like where it's at. Also, I have no mana now. It's tragic. Thing is a mage. Yeah. Okay, that thing's blink is a little too strong. Probably have enough to kill. No? Oh no, not that thing. I gotta move my dodge key. My dodge key is in not a good spot. Plus I have no mana right now. Oh, not mycelia. Okay. This blink has a like negative cooldown. Jeez. You feel like dodge is way too expensive? It's fine. Like it's just mine's just in a terrible spot. Like it's still on Z, I think, and that's I just need that on a different key. All right. So I wanted to see. Actually hit some rations real quick. Yeah, what is it right now? It's you get 2. Yeah, I think the problem for me with this, like, yes, it's, this weapon is, you know, generally speaking, better, but what do I want? Archetype. Oh, Shatter Fist. Because like the things that I can do with this is stagger and daze, which stagger is disable evasion reduced by 25% for 6 seconds. That's not really anything for PvE. That doesn't matter. And then, oops, I didn't want to do that. The other one is daze. So which is okay, but like it breaks on damage, so like so and the reason I say that is because if you look at the one for the great sword, we have bleed, which I always like to have bleeds on, just more damage. We have the weapon penetration, we have increased crit strike chance on the finishers and extended finishers. We have crit power increased by 5%. We have proc duration. Like, this is just so much better in my opinion. Like I feel like the mace would be great. This would be a great tank weapon, going for like the sword and board, but like, you know what I mean, one-handed and shield. Because like when you get here, you still get the keen edge and stuff like that, and penetration and crit damage and all that stuff. But it's just the finishers. I don't like them as much on the mace. So like, yeah, it does more damage and has more crit, but I feel like it probably does less because I'm getting all the I mean, I'm still getting bleeds though. Let me put daze back on. We'll just do damage. Okay, so I should still get, yeah, so I still get bleeding from Form of Ferocity from Overpower, so this is still going to put a bleed on. And then that'll still let me use Rupture to switch it to Hemorrhaging. Targets. And then Lethal Blow. I feel like I actually want to swap these. That's staggered. That's shaken. That's bleeding. So bleeding is what I want. So we'll go same thing, but I feel like I want to do this with hemorrhaging. And then no, I still want to leave that there because I don't want to consume the hemorrhaging just yet. I want that to actually be kind of a finisher. It's kind of the play. Okay. So I'm going to be looking for basalt and granite. And then also, all right, so what do I have equipped right now? Here, we'll try this out here. Put this up here, and then also we'll put this here, just so I can double check myself. Guess we could look at the combat log too. Nope. Go away. I don't like those things. I don't like those things. Give me some... This looks like Westfall. Just give me some skellies. All of a sudden, I'm just gonna see a bunch of stuff spawned. Okay, this is where I was before. Okay, let's see. Kind of see what we're looking at here. So Whirlwind was doing 34 damage. Okay, I don't know how far I'll be able to scroll on that, but... Oh, I was gonna switch weapons too. Alright. Heat up real quick. Wait, where'd my other bars go? Alright, fine. I didn't want to put them in that way anyway. Alright, so... let's see. These are both level 11s. So this is with Shatterfist on. Okay, so that was doing 1 more damage per whirlwind. Overpower did 147 damage on a crit. Overpower did 88 damage. Hemorrhaging did 12 damage. 13. Okay, so the mace is better. Even that's crazy. Even not having all that stuff it's still better to do with the mace. All right. That's science for you, folks. You can't ignore the science. That's just the difference in raw stats make. That's insane. Crazy. Crazy talk. Alright, let's see. Like I said, we want to find some granite. And if we can also kill some mobs along the way, that's fine too. I gotta move that too. Some humanoids. Need that glint. I need some money. Baron Bat. debuff, the vignette that it puts on there is so crazy. Where's the spot I was at before that had like a ton of it had a ton of granite. I felt it was like right there. What's up, Charlie? Hey man, how you enjoying the alpha so far? Getting ready to purchase it? Speaking of which, guys, if you guys are going to get the game and you don't already have an Intrepid account, make sure you use my link. Get that referral. I'm enjoying it. I've actually been playing through all the different alphas and Apocalypse and all that stuff. So, yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Let me put in this one right here, and then I'm gonna actually copy and paste that here. I think. Can I not copy that? Really? Wow. Can't paste stuff into. Bummer, dude. All right. Anyway. Looks good for what it is. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been in it for a very long time, and I've been able to watch the progress, and there's things I like, there's things I don't like, but I think overall they're making good progress with the game. Is it going as fast as people would like? No, but oh, did the unstuck not work? I just put this. That's what we. Unstuck does not work. Wow. Rough go, man. Oh, basalt. I don't really need more basalt. I need granite. Granite. I don't want both of them at the same time. That'd be a little too rough. What's this out here? Oh. I canceled that. What do I need to get this to? Also, why is this so tiny on this one? This one's got a lot more progression on it, huh? That's 7. So it's probably 10 right here. Alright, well, we'll keep using it. Oh no, that's too many. That's too many. Come on. Attack! What the hell? Oh my god! Why did it not attack? I'm gonna lose my mind. No, I was... What the hell? Okay, I don't know what that's all about. Now instead of having XP, I have XP debt. How much XP debt do I have? Too much. Too much XP debt. So why is it that the equipment dude doesn't actually have like the basic weapons and armor and stuff anymore? He had that in previous builds. Like, where else are you supposed to buy stuff now? Is it all just other players? Oh yeah, crafting. I've crafted some stuff. It's because I died, I lost more glint too. Okay. Easier. I can only do two. Alright, here's my glint. My one granite back. I had XP debt now? No. What's up, Brant? How you doing, brother? Yeah, dude, I don't really like that at all. Like, I think if your mount is away, it should just be healed. Hanging in there? That's good, man. I know it's rough right now, dude. Glint, glint, glint. Killer combat animations? You being serious or? I enjoy it. I think it looks pretty cool. Some of the other classes are a lot more flashy. Might as well just... Yeah, I like it. Oh, I don't want any assault. I honestly haven't... I think that was something that was supposed to happen later. Because I'd love that ranger. I'd be out here with 2 swords on this guy. And then when the game releases, I'm going to be playing a dwarf. And then I'll have 2 axes. But I feel like the weapon stuff is going to be the same type of situation as in other games where it's like, well, to maximize the DPS, you're going to want a sword because it's going to have the bleeds versus like an axe that's going to have a wound or something goofy like that, you know what I mean? And then it's just not going to be as good. Like, I feel like you should be able to like tune your weapons to that. Like, if you wanted to have like a stun, you could dull your blade on your sword, or if you wanted your axe to do like a laceration instead of the wound, you could actually tune it like to have sharpened blades or something like that, like some type of crafted buff that you put on it that changes the type, just so you could like play into your lore, your RP a little bit more, you know? Like, if I was a dwarf, I'd want to have axes, but I don't want it to be a certain type of buff / debuff. I want it to be, you know, what I want. I don't know, maybe that's too much, but level 12. Fuck it, we can take them. What is that? 789 experience. All right. All right. All right. This is the time of day where the sky actually does kind of look bad. Like that looks bad. Other times it looks great. Like, should I have a shield equipped? Can I do a shield in that off? Oop, there we go. Like, I don't know. I really haven't messed with one-handers at all. No, I'm good, dude. Kind of passing through for real. For the stats, okay. Like, I will say the combat in this does feel like it has some weight to... Wait, what is this? Rondo Corner Sharp. Okay. I'm getting a decent amount. I'll get 618 XP per kill on these. Okay, let's... I gotta see what that, like, farm rate is on that. What is that? That's, so if I'm getting roughly 1,200 a pop, I need... Let's see. 211... 200 minus 139... 964 1 divided by 1,200. Oh no, by 600. Nah, I'd be killing 118 of these things in that level. Oh, I did that one hit too early to get some free regen. Some free gen. What is this? 20k? Investigate the mill, investigate the warehouse, investigate the manor and the well. Okay, let's try that one out. There we go. A little regen. I always want to try to finish that with lethal blow to get that free regen. All right, so we've got. Hey, Brant. This is boy, this game got a lot of crafting in it, man. Right up your alley. A lot of buying and selling, selling and buying. You can make your own auction hall, essentially, your own store. What's up, Easy? Hey, so I see a lot of people playing, but I keep reading and hearing such bad things, and I'm torn. Help. Okay, so let me ask you this, Easy. What's your take on it? Like, what do you... Oh, is that guy targeting me? He sure was targeting me. Just need to run in here real quick, I think. That was a horrible idea! Ooh, that was a bad idea. That was a horrible idea. Horrible idea. Oh, shit. That was a terrible idea. I just want to check out the well. Oh, I gotta click on a thing there. I'll be back. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yikes. Oh. Okay, there's one. I will get back to that stuff in just a second here. I will say this game is very unforgiving. It is very unforgiving. Somebody in here farming? Good, they are. Yes. Yeah. What's the last one I need? Undo that one. Go. Just slide on through. Don't worry about it, boys. Oh, no. Oh! So many things going on here right now. Let me get back out to my other spot here, where there's less things trying to kill me. Although, these are creepers. I can probably handle them. Come on, come on. Get out of combat so I can heal. They should do this on a dev stream. They should this on a... Oh, showed this on a dev stream. Have a group because so many mobs. Yeah, I mean, I normally would be, but I'm just trying to do a little questing. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Oh. Hello, Glint. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's put you away and let's go hide over here for a second. Where's the I'm gonna hide the HUD. Toggle page down. Do I have that on this? This is a shorter keyboard. There we go. No, I didn't. There we go. Let's sit up here for a second. Okay. So as far as the game goes, like, okay, we know it's in early access, which is really an extension of Alpha 2, right? Okay. So I think that realistically, people have unrealistic expectations of what that means. People have to understand that that is a game that is in full development right now. That is, they've gone out of their way in every single dev stream that they've done, every single update, every single thing that they can try to communicate that it is a work in progress. Things will change. There will be wipes. Things are broken. Things are unpolished. And they've been very open about that. They're also not forcing anybody to play the game, to pay for access. They're not forcing anybody to do that. If you want to, that is a decision for you to make. I've seen people get bent out of shape. You know, they paid the $42 for the early access, and then they got so irritated. And I was like, I don't know what it is that you were expecting. We know that quest lines are broken. We know there's not the secondary archetype to make the class. We know that the Tulnar are not in there. We know that there's not all that stuff. As far as monetization goes, there will be a cash shop that is not pay to win. And then on full release, as far as I have read so far, and correct me if I'm wrong, the $42 on Steam right now is the early access stuff. It is not for the release. When it's released, it'll just be the monthly sub, and that's it. So there's that. As far as like, if you want to play the game, you'd pay the monthly, and that's it. If you want stuff out of the shop, again, your choice is cosmetics. That's it. Yeah, so store shop, but it will be just cosmetic. So it's not like you're gonna be going in there and buying weapons that are like, you'll buy weapon skins or armor skins or mount skins and stuff like that, but you're not gonna be getting, you know, like this. You're not gonna pay $100 to get this crazy sword that like one hit stuff. You know, it's not like that. But yeah, so it'll be an older school MMO that has a monthly sub. And I think realistically, if you get a certain amount of hours out of something, like, I look at it this way. For a long time, things like HBO and whatnot, they were like 10 or 15 bucks a month. Now they're ridiculous. And you would watch so much stuff on there, and you would say you got your value, you got your money's worth out of that time that you spent. I still pay a monthly sub for Lord of the Rings Online because the amount of time I spend in it, I find that to be valuable. So, and I think it's just, that's just the way, like, you need to evaluate those kind of things and figure out if that's something that you want to do or not. Thanks for the follow, Easy. Well, dang, guess that does it for me then. Monthly sub for a game I just can't do. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. It's that's tough. That's tough. You know, I just think it makes it harder on development if you have a free-to-play game, because then there just needs to be this constant string and then relying on other people to essentially subsidize the game. If you have a monthly sub that everybody is paying for access, then it's fair to everybody. You know, there's not like a difference from player to player. Some people will get more time for their money and vice versa, but that's about it. But as far as access goes, it's the same. I don't think they're doing the box cost though. That's the thing. Let me double check this now. Like, because I think the cost is just for the early access stuff. Like if you're wanting to pay into it now, because they don't have monthly subs right now, so you're paying for the access and you can play as much as you want during this early access time. Well, let's look. Passive Creation is a sub-based MMORPG with no upfront box cost at launch, but offers early access bundles around $50 on Steam as of late 2025 that grant access to testing phases, Alpha 2, betas, and including a month of game time at launch. With the core subscription planned at $14.99 a month after official release. I don't think it's wild at all because you have an infrastructure to pay for a live service. I don't think that that's such a wild ask, really. Because you need constant maintenance, you need constant support. So I've seen games like Lotro is a good example. I've played that for, what is it now, 18 years? And it used to be sub only, went free to play with a cash shop, thing like that. Polished and full of content, might as well. Some people just don't like WoW. I haven't played WoW since Battle for Azeroth, which was not great. And you know, so I've played it off and on over the years. I pay a monthly sub for Lord of the Rings Online. But there is something that Lotro does that I would like to see other MMOs do in the sub model. So Lotro does a thing, so their base subscription model is still $14.99 a month. If you buy 3 months at a time, it becomes $9.99 a month. If you buy 6 months at a time, it becomes like, I'm gonna say like $6 or $7.99, something like that. And then if you buy a year in advance, I think it's like $6. What is Ranger? What does that work out to be? What does the 12-month work out to be on the monthly? Isn't it like $6? Like it's much cheaper on the yearly. Yeah, so Lotro does this. So it's $100 for 12 months. Yeah, so this is what I would like to see Ashes do. I'm so horrible at math. What does that end up being? $8.33 a month if you do the 12 months in advance. I do this one. I do the 3 months. So this is like buying 2 months. Oh, that's the way you look at it. You buy 2 months, you get a third month free. You buy this one, and you buy 4 months, you get 2 months free. And then whatever this works out to be. So, there's that. What's level progression like, and is there a lot of different looking areas? Yeah, so where is that? So there are, because like you have your kind of like more jungle-ish area down here. You have your mountains. You have your deserts, and even these are populated differently, like more craggy area, more open desert. You you know, more where the green is starting to populate in. You have kind of your plains area, your swamps area. And you come up here, you have like more of your snow covered plains and stuff like that. More mountain ranges, islands, tropics. And this is just one of the continents. There is a whole nother one that's over here that you can't even see yet. How is co-op play? Big battles. So there is, I've actually done one of the tests before. I don't know if I have the video on my computer or not. But it's a 100 versus 100 siege battle. And you do that between the actual, stop clicking. You do it between the settlements. So like you can wage war on neighboring nodes. And those are like, all these are going to be player controlled. So there will be mayors of these. You can kind of see like, so Jova owns this whole area that's highlighted in purple. And these are like their vassals underneath it. So this is all in Jova. So you get all the perks and bonuses from the main capital here. Same deal with like down here. Miraleth has this one. And so I believe like they could be taken over. And then they would be like, that's why I just like Jova has so much right now. All right, buddy. Take it easy. Nice chatting with you. Okay. Mend, thank you for the roses. If you guys are looking to play it and you have not created your Intrepid account yet, you can actually use my referral link. It does help out the streams, so certainly do that. I can't link anything in TikTok for it, but if you do check out either the easiest one is there's a link on my Twitch page, and I think there's one on the Kick one as well, maybe. But that actually has all the Ashes information on it, and then you can do that. So check that out. Hit the link. Do the thing. No, I can't paste in there. That's kind of silly. Okay, so I need to investigate the warehouse, summon and defeat the Darrigal Taskmaster. Bet you $10 I can't do the Darrigal Taskmaster by myself. He's a little too strong. Oh, there's too many things. Oh, there's a wall right there. Oh no. This is a horrible idea. Horrible idea. Okay, there's that. Oh, no, it's still horrible. Is this game sub-based? I've heard good things. It will be sub-based. Right now, it is early access. That is a paid entry right now on Steam. Thing's still chasing me? Okay. Go without the higher level one chasing me. I'd be good on that. Locate Seeds of Prosperity. Summon and defeat the Darrigal Taskmaster. Loot the Tiller's Watchful Eye and discover Salt of the Land. What are you saying to me right now? What does that even mean? I have a feeling like these things are together. It mean you're gonna die? Thanks, buddy. Oh, there was a question before about the level progression. I forgot about that one. The level progression is pretty standard. So just like questing, mob kills, crafting, all contribute XP. And then right now in early access, the level cap is 25. As it stands right now, they're still looking at level 50 on release. But kind of hard to tell. Like some things will probably change still. So I feel like I should have done. Where was that well at? That thing's gonna pull, isn't it? Oh yeah, you are. All right. I think this quest line leads to killing a big boss. Sounds like it. Summon and defeat the Daragal Taskmaster. Sounds like it. Or bigger than that. Which glint do I have? Ah! There's too many things. Too many things. Don't like it. Oh, fine. I mean, it's definitely going to be more beneficial, like, to even quest with a party. Doesn't that guy look like he's just punching? All right. Party over there. Isn't it pretty buggy? Also heard they don't have a whole lot of content at this time. Yeah, I mean, it's early access. It's in development. So, that's why it's also like the level cap is 25 and not 50. Buggy? Yeah. You gotta, I always think about it in terms of like, you gotta have, there's so much scale to the game. There's so many things and so many variables. Like, you're gonna run into bugs. Like, that's just, I feel like that's just unavoidable. I don't know. I've literally played Call of Duty where my guns disappeared. Like, you know, big AAA titles where stuff doesn't work. Wish I could just do some 5-man dungeons with some free ends, not open dungeons. Okay. I mean, I feel that. Where's this dude? Elements of Daragal. Okay, so that's what I need to be able to summon this dude. Okay. spare. No, what that means. It asks you to acquire a sample of essential water from Darrigal's famous well. Investigate the mill. So probably there's a thing at each of the locations, which I no longer have on the map. It'll be harder to tell which one's which. This is the well is right there. Where's the mill? The mill was this one over here. I think. I mean, it looks like a seed grain silo on the end of it. With some friends. Alright, I got you. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, this would be the mill. Yeah, go ahead and pull all that stuff for me, bud. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Why is it dark? Oh, that looks not favorable in there. You guys should go pull the whole place. What do they have? 1, 2. You guys should go on upstairs. Go on upstairs, dude. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't back down. Go get it. Yeah, this is an MMORPG. Yes. Yes. Now the question becomes, is there something for me to loot up here? Just go run around. Oh no. Oh no. This place does not look friendly at all. Oh, 14 in there. 3-star. That thing's gonna whoop. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Has skills? Yeah. Nah. Oh no. Okay, let's... Okay, I'm gonna go back to trying to find some, Oh, I didn't want to switch that. Go back to getting some, granite. Yeah, they were super friendly in there, you know. 100%, buddy. Like my glint situation here. Not the best. Will there be another reset? Oh yeah. Before full release, you can probably plan on there being several. It's so Jado, it's so interesting hearing people's takes on it. Like you saying that it looks good, and then there's some people that are like, oh, it looks like ass, it looks like a PlayStation 2 game. And it's just like, It's just so interesting to me just seeing the different takes on a game. It's just so interesting. What's up, Ad Vibes? I mean, I think it's good. I definitely see the potential of the game. Like, it definitely has issues for sure. They're aware of that. Like, that's why they're in active development. Not just saying like, hey, if you guys are going to be getting the game and you don't already have your Intrepid account, use my referral code. I can't put it in. Let me see. I can't actually copy and paste into. Can I do it from the app? Let me go into my chat here. Out. Copy link. Let me see if I can do this from the app. And that'd be alright if I could do it there. Okay. Live. There you go. If you're going to be playing the game and you haven't set up your account yet, use that link right there. Am I too close to the city? Are these bugged? Okay. Yeah, absolutely, bud. Absolutely. All right, where was that spot? I think it was up by this mountain here, where there's a lot of granite. How many people are on right now? About 20,000 on right now. Vodicus, no. Not yet. If I had to guess, we're still, I don't know, a couple years for full release. I was talking about this the other day. It also cracks me up about this as far as, yeah, they've been in development for 10 years and, you know, this is all they have to show for it and all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Go talk to the Tarkov crowd that just got their 1.0 release after being in development since 2016. An extraction shooter that's been in development for 9 years is finally on their 1.0 release. Not an MMO that has, you know, massive landscapes, tons of systems, class design, you know, all these other systems that they got to worry about, crafting and item creation and all that stuff. An extraction shooter. I was talking about the other day too. When you have development like this, yo, Coffee. Thank you for the 47 months. Welcome back. How you doing? I just read that review on Steam. I'm just looking for something to sink time into. There you go. Coffee, how you been? Was somebody just talking about the Tarkov thing in the reviews? Good, busy? Yeah, I feel that. This is the season to be busy. All right. Where's my granite at? I really wish I could remember that place that I had a... that was a bad decision, I think. Yep, I'm gonna die. Shit. These guys are... The wolves are too fast. Like, even a sprinting mount, and then they can just catch up and pounce, keep pouncing. I don't like this. Like, I'm gonna die here because the leash on these things... Oh, did he actually unleash? Nice. Okay, good. What's up, Khan? What's the mount speed on that bad boy? So this is just a skin for the Lionhold Charger. So it's 135% ground speed. So not great. There are other mounts and things like that, and you can craft them and do your animal husbandry stuff. So you can make better ones. Okay, we got some granite over here. I would like the combat music to drop. No, I haven't seen like the stats on them. Thanks for the follow, buddy. I wonder how many people are on Shoal. Like both characters and concurrent. So you can actually get a decent amount of XP from crafting as well. Like this one thing of granite right here is 240 experience. So you figure every 4 nodes roughly you're getting 1,000 experience. And then you're crafting, or sorry, you're processing and then you're crafting. Like you can actually get a decent amount of XP from crafting. Hope that bear doesn't pull. What's up, Jacob? What the fuck? This looks sick. There you go. Again, I just find the take so interesting between it looks like shit, it's terrible, and then it looks good. Like there's like there's no in between. There's none. Hi from Nebraska. Hey from Kentucky, buddy. For any of you guys watching, I am live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok right now. So I'd appreciate anybody that's following on any of those platforms. Hit them all up. Give them likes, give them follows. Hit any of the, you know, like if you're on TikTok, smash those heart buttons. Do all the stuff, you know. I'm trying to do whatever I can on whatever platform I can. Really extend the reach. Let's see, how are we doing on this? Might actually move. I'll move the rubies up here because I'll be getting less of those. We're getting some zinc. That's good. Zinc fragments are needed for weapons and stuff. Oh, I didn't want basalt. Get that out of there. I don't want that. I got so much of that stuff in my warehouse right now. I play old school RuneScape, so this looks fine. There we go. I was just talking about that the other day. I don't know, dude. I just got... Are you a citizen of Jova yet, Ranger? Because if you're not, you're missing out on bonus XP. Because it's bonus 5% on crafting, gathering, crafting quality, processing, and gathering spoils. Yeah, you're missing out on that. Increased effect if you are a citizen of the zone's node, which I am. I just got 240 experience for regular common granite. Oh, dude, I'm also wearing... This is where I'm also wearing a miner shirt and a miner skivvies. So I'm getting plus 15 XP and 15 on the mining speed. Mining level 8. 2 more levels in mining and we can actually upgrade that to the next... To get the next set of materials. Alright, thanks Jacob. Appreciate it, buddy. Dude, this game would actually benefit from carryalls already. No joke. Dino, how you doing, buddy? Like, why are level 19? Oh, here's some big old chunk of granite. Level 19 out here? Doing okay? Ah, not doing bad. Not doing bad. Just out here grinding, you know? Still got plenty of room. Don't you pull that shit over here. Don't you do it. A little too early. I don't want to get too much closer to him because he's the higher the level disparity, the larger their aggro radius is. And conversely, or inversely, the lower the gap the other way, the lower it is. What level am I? Level 11, about 3/4 of the way through. Yeah, you just stay over there, buddy. Yeah, there's some more. I do not want the basalt. I have plenty of basalt. And then there was a basalt in there. Okay, nice. A lot of rubies off these. All basalt. It's a lot of bears. And they're all 16. Yeah, 16 1-stars. Nope. Oh, there's one up there. I don't want him. No. Don't want that at all. Go back down towards Jova a little bit. Nope, I don't like this spot. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Oh no! That's a terrible spot to crash. No, that's the first time I've ever crashed in the game. No! No! Don't die! Don't die! Thank you, Ranger. I sure hope not. You hate to see it. I'm a big fan of that ping, though. 7 milliseconds. Whew. Is Ashes a WoW killer? No, the only WoW killer is WoW itself. And that's big facts. That's the only game that will ever kill WoW is itself. Whether by going offline or creating another one or just being overzealous or something like that, but I don't think another game will do it. But it seems I'm curious to see what happens after the end of this trilogy thing that they're doing right now, like if that will be enough to push them over, but I don't know. We'll see. But I honestly think that this game is targeting a little bit of a different market than WoW is. I think probably the vast majority of the players that play that game, the ones that aren't doing like high-end rating and stuff like that, I think ultimately players play that because they're so invested into it at this point. They're also like, I'll just be straight up, it's an easier game. It is a much easier game. It is very forgiving. Straight up. So Ranger, one of your characters is in a wall here somewhere. Is that right? Oh, up in the dwarf area. Okay. It's crazy. This thing is going to be this big. They put a building on you. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. That's what I'm saying, Dino. The only thing that can kill WoW is itself. That's it. That's all that can happen. Oh, mob spawns are broken again. Gotta figure that out. That's been an issue for about a year now of mob spawns breaking. Halls of Adjudication is empty. Ruins of Ayla are empty. Same deal at Highwayman Hills. So they'll probably be bringing the game down here in a little bit. Also, you guys like my shirt? It's fun. It's fun. All right, let's go over the crafting. Town's getting big. And to Gandalf. I got some empty plots here still. Race for monster populations are respawning en masse. Haha, good luck. Hold fast and be strong. You may experience teleport momentarily if you're close to stuff. Hold. Hold tight, chat. Gonna troubleshoot something. Ready for it? Oh my gosh, so many people. Oh no. Wait, what is that? Construction house. Like, I guess they're building that right now. Town's getting bigger. Things are popping off. Get in here and craft some more. This is like what Bree should look like, you know? Gotta figure that out. Where's the stonemason was? In here, right? Oh, there he is. Oh, we need chisels. See, this is what I mean. It like costs so much to make. Just do a. Don't need to make any. What's the armor situation look like? They're not good, and I don't really have recipes for it, so. Let's see. Sell. 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 How much is this for? A stack of rough rubies is 1 silver. That's tragic. How much is this? 12? I can't. Because then I gotta still be able to craft it. Let's do 50. I You never get that all the time. Gotta do it that way, then this. I don't have enough money to actually craft it. Yikes. Alright, let's just do half of it. Okay, that's going to take 12.5 minutes for... That's 25 minutes for 50. What does that put me at? Because this is processing. So stonemasonry, I'm at 5. And crafting. Gosh, this is going to be tough. Scalp. What the heck is that? All right. That is sadly where I'm going to need to log off for the night, though, because I do have to work early in the morning. I need to try to get on earlier as well. Yeah, the way I can longer again. But, thank you guys all for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying Ashes of Creation. I'll be back into Lotro probably Thursday. I've been doing like Storvagun and stuff like that. Did see that there is the very beginning stages of the UI scaling for Lotro. If you haven't caught it, it's on Bullroar right now, and so like every element is independently scaling now. It still does like the blurry stuff, but so you can do each element by itself instead of just like this overall thing. So what I hope that means is like once they get that part working correctly, is that they will increase the resolution of them so that we're getting into where like 1440p and 4K you can scale the UI, and then a lot more people will be able to play easier then. So, at least that's the idea. We'll see what the plan is though. But again, if you are new here, make sure you are following the channel. Hit the follow button, hit the sub button, turn on notifications. If you're watching this after on YouTube, make sure you comment, like it, share it out, jump in Discord, be a part of it, and I will catch you guys all on the next one. Cool? All right. I'm out. Have a good night, everybody.